Market update time. Let's get straight into it. Do not place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video today, because trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There are so many areas you need to become good at to become a good trader. Emotional mastery, chart reading, trading systems, money and trade management. So this video is just educational only to help you become a much better trader. Hey traders, as you know, there's so many different indicators out there that people can use, and people get so confused about what to use and when to use when it comes to indicators. So I've just recorded a video walking you through my #1 trading indicator that I use all the time that helps you with entries and exit, and it's going to really help you out with your trading as well too. Click on the box above that says #1 indicator to get access to this video right now. Alrighty traders, I hope you're doing well. You know, firstly guys, so I want to start by saying in this video that I don't know why I wanted to start this video this way, but I wanted to say thank you to you guys that follow me and where my channel's grown. I've just got over 5,000 subscribers, you know, and it just seems like this work that I've been doing lately, it's been really working off. And guys, I'm nowhere near perfect. I'm not going to claim to be perfect, you know. I'm not claiming that I'm going to get every trade right. I'm not going to be one of these stupid companies out there that only reports when they get good trades. You know, I'm not going to be one of these people out there that's going to say, oh, I got this trade right, I got that trade right, we've made 1,000% return here. But, you know, I'm not going to be one of those. I'm not going to be one of those companies. Heck, I'm not even a company. I'm a one-person band. You know what I mean? Like, it's just me. Now, yes, I do have some people that help me with my website and all that sort of stuff as well. But guys, it's not like I'm a major corporation. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's not like this is me. This is me. It's raw. It's real, and that's what I'm all about. And guys, it's so important, guys, that you look at that. You know, so many companies out there that all you see is these good results, and that's the reason why, guys, like yesterday, right? I came out and said, yeah, I'm in a losing position here, and that was a loss here, and that was a loss there. It's like. But then I explained to you that that's okay, because that's part of trading. You know what I mean? I think a lot of traders, they're trying to get those trades to work out straight away, and it's just, you know, guys, I've been there, right? And sometimes I've made some doozies in my life where I've put a lot of money on a trade, and it's just like those trades hardly ever work out. So I wanted to say thank you guys for your support. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following me. You know, I'm just a raw guy that looks at the market every day and just tries to figure it out. Try to figure out what's really going on with these markets overall, as you can see. So, so thank you so much, guys, for everything that you guys do, and I'm really proud to be able to show you guys some stuff as well too. I've been, as I said before, guys, I've been in this industry for a long time, and you know, over 10 years now, and yes, those 10 years, there's been ups, there's been downs, there's been periods, guys, where I've just felt like walking away and giving up, because sometimes these markets, they're gonna slap you. But here's the one thing I've really learned, guys, overall, while getting coaching and listening to really successful people. If you want this bad enough, if you're willing to fight for it and scheme over it and sleep about it, if you're willing to do that, this will pay off dividends like any other thing that no other thing will give you. I promise you that. But it's up to us to do the work on ourselves, to do the work on the truth, right? And to do the work on moving forward. That's the reason why, guys, when you see me do videos like yesterday, if you guys saw me do a video, I talked about, say, you know, I was being raw, right? I said sometimes I'm like in a position where I'm in my last 10 trades, I've had 4 wins, 6 losses. But I explained how, you know, I had like a 2% loss on those trades, and then like a, you know what I mean, and so on and so forth. So it's really important, guys, that you see that. It's really important that you understand that's basically what happens. And guys, and put it this way, guys, in times like this, like, yes, this year's been challenging for me. I'm moving forward, and I'm definitely learning a lot more as well too in these times, in time of things. But guess what? I am so grateful for the challenging times. I am just so grateful. I'm so grateful for the times that don't actually move forward. I'm so grateful for the times that things that may not work out. I'm so grateful for those times in my life that things haven't worked out. When I first started trading over 10 years ago, I was $250,000 in debt. I walked away from the markets. I said, this thing is not for me. But I came back. And I said, what's really going on here, and how do I move forward? You know, and there's a lot of things there. You know, the more you rush it, the more you rush it, the longer it takes to get there. And you know, a lot of other things there. If you're acting in fear, and you know, it's never a good idea, and you know, and fear of missing out on a trade when you're in that state, you know, that moment you should never take any trade, you know, or any of these things. Or if you're going to put on too much money per trade, only focus on the profit and the loss. All these things, guys, trust me, I've been bitten by that. But you always come back. You always come back and you always say, you know what? I'm going to become a better trader for this. Because my present, future, my current situation and my past does not equal my future. And that's where, guys, it's so important to sit down and say, okay, this is where I want to be. You know, 12 months from now, where do you want to be? Like, really, where do you want to be? Where do you want to be with your body? Where do you want to be with your health? Where do you want to be in your relationships? Where do you want to be with your trading? You know, if you want to be earning, say, on average, say, $100,000 a year from trading, 12 months from now, all right? Give yourself some time, 12 months from now. Then go back and say, okay, what do I need to do in order to do that? You know, and then start to bring that back to like a real small basics. You know, if every single trade I risk 1% of my account, and you know, and again, guys, this is the thing here that I want you to guys do, okay? And the reason I'm doing this, guys, because this is what I'm doing as well too. I didn't hit my target this year, and I won't be hitting my target this year. I'm re-looking at what I've done. I'm looking at what are my mistakes. What was the processes? What was the beliefs? What was the systems? What was my approach to these overall systems, to the markets? What did I do right? What did I do wrong? And really figuring all that out, because right now it's December, and I'm like, okay, cool. Now I'm setting my overall big target now for, you know, a big target for December. And so, you know, it's so important, and this is the way that you need to look at it, guys. Okay, if you risk 1% of your account, and let's just look at this here as an example. You risk 1% of your account, and I like trading options, right? And I know with options, if you buy the right options and you get the right direction, you can do 2,000% return, right? It's a commonplace these days. You can see it especially with the volatility. So if you have, and let's just say for example, guys, you had a 60%, you had, you know, 6 out of every 10 trades, 6 of them were winners, and then 4 were losses. Make sense? You with me so far, right? So out of those 4, so this here was 4% loss. Now, guys, again, guys, what you got to do is you look at this overall: 6 wins, 4% loss. Over the year, guys, you may say, okay, you know what? Over the whole year, over the 12 months. You say, okay, you know, you may look back and say, okay, I took 200 trades in total. And, you know, and 120 of those were, is that right? 60, 120, yeah. So 120 were profitable and 80 were losses. That's okay, right? But here's the thing, guys. You know, here's the thing. This is the bigger picture here, right? This is the bigger picture. That's the reason why, like, as soon as you take this one trade here, you need to adapt the exact same plan. You're getting in here and you're risking. For me, that 1 to 2% is my maximum risk. I'm actually dropping it down now to 1%. I like to have that. That little risk for me is so critical to moving forward. If it is wrong, I'm wrong small. Make sense? If I am wrong, I'm wrong small. Even if I do have a 60-40% win-loss ratio. That's the, and you know, guys, and this is the biggest thing I've learned about moving forward in the markets. It's like the more I protect my downside, the more my account goes up. I don't focus on what the profit could be or how much money I would make and all that sort of stuff, because that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing I've done. And sometimes, guys, I have to admit it. This year I've done that motherfucking thing, and I look back, I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? Right? And I don't mean to use that language there on anyway, guys, but that's you know, I'm hard on myself. Why? Because I want the best out of myself. And so, guys, the more I protect my downside, the more money I make. The more my account grows. When I don't do that, my account doesn't grow. It's been plenty of months this year where I'm just thinking, what the fuck was I thinking there? Man, was that a doozy or what? But guess what, guys? I'm going to learn from those mistakes and I'll move forward. But here's what I say, guys. You have your plan, right? And over 200 trades, you have 120 wins and, you know, 80 losses. But every single time you take a trade, you have the exact same plan. You get into a trade today. And you say, you know what? My plan every single time is I'm going to risk 1%. I'm going to risk 1%. and my target's going to be a minimum of 5%. The reason why I say minimum 5%, guys, is because the better you get out of the, you know, sometimes you can actually start to go for a you know, like 1,000% return, which is like a 10% return on the account, or like even sometimes like, you know, you might have one out of every 10 trades or one out of every 20 trades that go to a couple of 1,000% return. You know what I mean? Like trading options, out of the money options, so on and so forth. You with me so far, guys? So, you know, you just got to be there. So if you looked at that, it's like, okay, this is the plan. I'm risking 1% on my account, and my profit target is 5%. That's what I'm going to do. Well, guys, in that itself, right? When you're wrong small. When you're right, you're right. Your profit target is a minimum of 5%. You're 5 times your loss. Now, the reason why I say minimum, as I said before, guys, the better you get at reading the charts, the better you get at reading the market, you know, and the better you're happy handling a bit more risk as well too. The more you're happier to hold on to it. You know, and that's where you can pick up 1,000% return and so on and so forth, right? And you can really start to move forward in a big way. So, you know, so risking 1%, 6, and if we go back to here, risking 1%, 6 winners, 4 losses. The losses were 4%. These winners here, let's just say out of the 4 wins, we had that 5%. No, we had that 5%. Again, guys, if you're trading way out of the money options and the market moves a good 5 or 10% in your favor, then having a 500% return on those options is not that difficult. It really isn't, because they're really cheap. That's the reason why. But if it goes against you, you can lose 100% overnight. You know what I mean? So again, I'm using this as an example, guys, but my risk is small. My risk is small, right? So 4 was, you know, 4 of these trades gave me a 5% return. So here was a total of 4% return of all my losses. Then I had 4 trades times 5, which equals 20% return on my account. And then I had 2 trades, which gave me say a home run, which is say a 10% return. And now add another 10% return here, which is a 30 times take away there. You know, your account's up 25% over 5 trades. Again, guys, but the thing is that, you know, you've got to make sure that you're picking good quality setups as well too. You right? So this is 2 out of 10, or even if it's just 1 out of 10. You know what I'm saying, right? I'm throwing the numbers out there to try to show you it's the bigger picture. And sometimes we get so stuck in this one trade. You know, there's one trade right here. We get so stuck into that trade, and we get so focused on that one trade that there's no real bigger plan there. I'm taking this trade, and this is where I'm getting out, and this is where I'm taking profit. I'm going to do it every single time, no matter what, because in 12 months time frame, if I do that, I'm going to be here. It's a mathematical certainty it's going to happen. Now, sometimes, you don't know, guys. You may have taken 400 trades, you know, because it might be very active, and you're only trading that. You're only trading 1% of your account. And you may have 3 or 4 trades going on at once, and you're moving forward, and you're managing it properly. And the better you get out of it, the more you can move forward, and so on and so forth. Right? And so now your account's up there. But guys, the thing is that I didn't mean to start this video off by doing this, but I hope you guys can see I really, really do care about you guys. And I'm here to be raw. I'm here to be real. I'm here to tell you how it is. You know, and I'm telling you guys, some of the mistakes that I've made this year have been this itself. I put too much money on per trade. I haven't focused on protecting my downside as much as I should. You know, and stuff like that. I'm being raw and I'm being real with you guys. Right, I'm not going to say, oh, I made all this money and stuff like that. Now, I've done well this year, myself personally. You know, with my personal account, I've done well. You know, it's been a good year for me. But it's been nowhere near the target I set for this year. And you guys probably know that target, right? And, you know, and I'm not going to hit that target. But that's okay. You know the reason why that's okay? Because I'm looking back now, looking at all the mistakes I've made, everything I've done, and I was like, okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to change? And there's been so many things I need to change, and so many things I need to work on in order for me to hit my target. And now I've set that target now into next year, and I know without a doubt I'll hit that target. Makes sense, guys? And so, thank you so much, guys, for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching my videos and stuff like that. It's been truly a blessing. I remember, guys, it wasn't that long ago where I only had, like, you know, less than 100 people watching my videos, you know, and less than 100 people, some of that. But now it's a commonplace to get, you know, 1,000, 2,000 1,000, 2,000 views per video, which to me is not a lot. Which is not a lot of views, no. But guess what, guys? That doesn't matter to me, because I know a good say 5% out of that 1,000, or that 5% out of that people. I know that I'm really going to help you in some way. It might be my passion. It might be the way that I'm crazy mofo. It might be something else. You know what I mean? And I know that I'm really helping you guys out there. So that's what I want to talk about there. So Anyway, guys, that was a pretty big round, wasn't it? So I know and I know there's going to be a percent of people out there saying, John, just get on with it. Show me the chart. It's like, I hope you guys can see that that's where the money's at, what I just talked about just then. So thank you, guys. Let's have a quick look through all the indexes, guys, all the indices. It's really interesting, guys, that, when will it stop? Look at this volume here once again. Who the hell is buying all this market here? Where is all this volume coming from? I tell you what, guys, this volume here is telling you something suspicious is going on, right? It's like, come on. It's not like once the election was over, which was here, the volume started coming in. No, it's only been in the last few days that all this extra volume's been coming in. Interesting, right? It's like, what the hell's going on here? Something's not right with these volume bars here. It was just tons and tons and tons of volume. Now, it's either tons and tons of volume from the government, or what I've heard is that there is record companies opening up brokerage. Record accounts being opened up with brokering companies right now. Maybe that's where all the volume's coming from right now. All this volume. And I tell you what, guys, this has happened with the Shanghai index, the Chinese market. The Chinese market, it was going up, and then suddenly they allowed everyone to open up a trading account, and everyone got into the markets. You guys probably remember this, right? And the market kept going up, and so many people got involved with the markets, and they thought, this thing's going up, it's good, and suddenly, bam, the whole thing just came crashing down, and trust me, the Chinese market went very, very quiet. That's what's happening right now, I believe. What do you guys think? So when will it stop? I don't know. S&P 500, market's moving higher. Again, pretty much a nothing day across the board there. Nasdaq as well too, pretty much a nothing day. Looking at the VIX was sort of holding around this level here. To me, the VIX is a no-brainer. It's like, it hardly ever gets below the $11 level, so this is a no-brainer for me. That's why I'm still in my call options with that. And just quickly looking through these guys. Look at that. Is that a reversal? Maybe. Transportation average and Russell 3000. And yes, I still got my put options on this one here as well too, guys. And you can see this market's just continuing to rise. I still have my put options right now. And, they're basically dead in the water as I speak. But as I speak, because, within a few weeks that could change. So let's just see what happens with that. I'm protecting my downside with that, as you can see, guys. So no matter what happens, the most I can lose is 2% of my account. Hey, I'm no harm, no foul. Just move forward, So looking at that there, guys, pretty much nothing today across the board. Looking at silver and gold. One thing I want to share with you in silver and gold. I'm starting to say silver a lot more. Some people have said in my videos, it's like, John, you say silver. I'm looking at silver. And looking at silver. This one here, yeah. So looking at silver, I mean, looking at silver, this is the weekly chart, guys. And this is the level where I find that you can see here. If I bring this down through here, you can see that this is the level now where this silver, this level through here, you can see all that level through there, and this bounce through here, and then it broke down. You can see that's where it's having problems with. If we could break above that level through here, and we can start to break above, where is that? That's that level through there. So somewhere around about there. I'd say this $18 level. We can break back above this level through here. Especially, guys, if we can raise up and make a new higher peak on the short term, then that's the key for me, guys. That's what I'm looking for everything to be timed in. And what I mean by timed in, if you guys remember my long-term charts. If you look at my long-term charts which is my monthly charts, you know what I was talking about, right? When it comes to, you made this higher peak, and this sort of equal peak through here as well too. So I'm expecting some sort of a higher trough through here. I'm expecting it to hold up. It's actually holding up already, as you can see. I did a video a couple of days based on that. Looking on gold. Gold and similar and same thing, guys. I'm expecting the market to hold here quite nicely. But looking at gold needs to really start to... gold's going to start rallying strong here soon, guys. I just feel it. But it's definitely not, right? It had this big drop down, and now it's just... Bam. right? Bam. So I'm expecting the market to start to rise in gold and silver soon. It's really hard to know when that's going to happen, but something's lurking behind the scenes, I believe. And once again, guys, looking on the long-term charts with silver, especially the gold chart, you can see this was the peak. They made a high peak here, made a high peak here. So you got a lot of support around these levels through here, and a lot of support around these levels through here. I believe this is one big bottom, and I believe moving into next year, we're going to start to rally out. We're going to break above this 1400 level, then we're going to have a pretty quick explosion up to the 1600 level. We'll break the 1600, we've got new highs coming. But hey, this thing would just completely go down as well too, right? So, but I'm bullish on gold, I'm bullish on silver long term, and yeah, that's the reason why I'm actually buying some more options, but long term. We're talking like September expiration on these options as well too. Really cheap options, especially on SLV. SLV, I'm looking at September, way out of the money options on SLV. And if I am right about those, or if the market holds that nice little flow, then those long-term options on SLV are going to turn out quite nicely next year. So again, I'm looking at probably September, way out of the money. Options are really cheap right now. If I am wrong, I am wrong, but if I'm right, I could be right a couple of 1000% right. So, you know, to me that's a no-brainer. If I put on 1% of my account onto this position, if I'm the long-term monthly chart saying, you know, next 6 months we should start to really pick up. If I'm wrong, I lose 1% of my account, but if I'm right, I could be up as much as a couple of 1000% return on that trade. Which means in all fairness, guys, which means that I'm risking 1% of my account to have the potential to gain 10 to 20% of my account on that one trade. And I'm not doing it because I just hope and pray for it, right? I'm doing it because I'm saying these long-term weekly and monthly charts are now showing me a long-term movement. So I'm just showing you guys how I think and how I feel about these markets. As I said before, guys, I'm protecting my downside, 1% of my account. If I am wrong, I'm wrong small. If I'm right big. And if you keep having that attitude every single time you trade, you know, you can have a really good successful moving forward. So anyway, guys, this has been a long video. Hope I thought I'd do a bit more of a detailed video before I leave you for the weekend. Have a great weekend, guys. Remember, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today. I'm not going to BS you here. Trading is hard. Over my 10 years of trading, I've learned some amazing systems and strategies, and I've put it all in my brand new Grab the Markets by the Balls course, and I'm giving you 100% free access. This whole course is 12 videos long and almost 10 hours of the best systems and strategies that I know. Click on the image below now to get 100% free access right now.